Hey guys, today I'm going to play the WoW Classic Beta. I already played a little bit yesterday. I made a human warlock called Jetty, and I'm level 5. So I just played a bit of the starting zone. I did all the quests and got my pet. So I just moved to the next zone, Goldshire. And I thought it might be nice to just do a bit of questing and make a video for you guys. So you're lucky 2 videos in a very short amount of time. Alright. So I also played a gnome, just because I want to play a human and a night elf, and I don't want to spoil the quest too much, because of course I don't remember completely like everything anymore. There are certain quests that I forgot about, just like the quest for your imp. I completely forgot about it, so it felt a little bit like a spoiler to myself, and now maybe a spoiler to you guys. Sorry. But yeah, I completely forgot about certain quests and things, so I decided not to play a night elf for the beta yet and leave it like a complete new adventure. So what we can do, I keep opening up my map to see where I have to go. Such a bad habit. I also keep pressing my keybound to get on my mount. It's just something that you got so used to. So yeah, I went to Stormwind City, picked up another quest. I just noticed I forgot to complete another one, so let's just go back to Stormwind City. So far, I'm really enjoying this beta. I kind of regret playing it because now I'm just so excited that I just really can't wait until the end of August. Time is ticking too slow. Oh no. Somehow my pet is almost dying, and I don't know why. Did my pet get attacked without me noticing? I don't know. Let's rebuff. So yesterday we had to do the quest at Northshire, where you have to kill this bandit guy that stands at this little wooden house thing. But of course there were way too many people, so people were actually forming a line, and you had to stand in line so everybody could get the kill, and people formed groups so that the line went a bit faster. But it was really fun. But I'm gonna be completely honest, I was just too impatient, and I just rushed to the front of the line, spammed my attack button, and I just stole the kill. I'm so sorry. But I was already pretty nearby the front, you know. But I did invite many other people so that they could get the kill too. I'm now just kind of justifying my bad behavior. I'm sorry. I'll promise that I won't be like that at the actual release. It's just that this is a beta and there's not much time, and I just wanted to do other zones and quests too instead of waiting there forever. But it was fun to see. Greetings and welcome. If you yet tried out one of our fine wines, no, but I would love to. You've seen Renata, well, here you are, a bottle of our special, not sure how to pronounce. You'll not find its equal in all of Azeroth. Alright, well, let's enjoy this huge bottle of wine. More like a pint. Okay, so I'm not sure if there are more quests for me to pick up here, because the quests are pretty scarce. There's someone fishing here. People even made a guild yet. I don't really see the point of creating a guild yet, because they're gonna reset everything tonight. I somehow kind of remember a quest being somewhere here. I explored the whole city already, by the way. I was so happy to see that the park was finally back. And I went to Anduin, little boy Anduin. I don't know, I thought there was like a quest somewhere here. I don't know, but it might be that I'm like totally confusing retail and classic. I'm not really sure whether certain NPCs had to be here or whether they don't. I should actually put my cam to the right side so that you can read the chat. Wait. Okay, so now you can just read the chat, because some conversations are really nice and some people are quite funny. I'm still not 100% sure if I want to play on a normal or PvP server. I'm kind of leaning towards PvP because that's what I always used to play on. I used to play on Frost Whisper, and I think PvP is part of the whole experience. Of course, the ganking is not really fun, but still, it shaped a lot of memories that I have about the older versions of WoW. And just the feeling of coming across a group of horde and getting a bit nervous and trying to hide, and I don't know, I kind of like it. And sometimes it was really fun to see these big raids invading the city and stuff. And I hope, of course, that I kind of catch up with the rest of the people with leveling, and that I can just kill others myself instead of being killed. And it's not like you come across horde constantly, like only zones like Stranglethorn and stuff. Okay, so we have to go to the Fargo Deep mine. So someone is saying it's kind of disappointing how awesome this all looked back in the day compared to now. Yes and no, of course. This was all like super new when we just started. It was like one of the biggest MMO RPGs of the time, and of course everything was beautiful and new and exciting. A like if you compare World of Warcraft to other games in general, it just doesn't look that amazing, to be honest. So yeah, of course, if you have good memories of something in the past, it always sounds nicer, and if you think of it, it always sounds like something bigger than it maybe actually was. But I still like it. I think it doesn't look disappointing. It looks like how I expected it to look, I think. I even expected it to look worse. The only thing that shocked me were the faces of the old models. I knew they were bad, but I kind of forgot how bad they actually were. Like, look at this. I almost have, like, I barely have a nose. My eyes are like pearls that look pixelated and weird. I don't know. But it's fine. Like, when do you look at your face? You're looking at the back all the time. And this is what we all wanted, right? The ugly classic World of Warcraft. I'm not complaining. I'm even playing on ultra settings. Okay, so it's probably gonna be super crowded here. Yesterday at the launch of this open beta, it was super crowded. I have some really nice screenshots. I don't want to pull the other one, okay? Oh fuck. Oops, sorry. No. Oh, my pet. Oh. The struggle is real. That's one thing that I noticed. The mobs respawn pretty quickly. I'm not sure if it's because we're with so many people. I don't really remember how respawning times were in Classic. So it might be that it's normal, I don't know. I'm gonna help you. Oh no, he died. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried. At least I got the kill and the loot. Yes, I know that. Oh, I can't even spell. Never mind. I love how people are like so social and helping you out, and whenever you ask a question, you don't get the stupid mom jokes like, where do I find this or that? Yeah, at your mom. Oh no, oh damn, oh no. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is tough. I'm really struggling here. It's so hard to cast, like the casting bar gets such a huge like pushback. Okay, I really need to eat without all the mobs respawning. I don't even know where's a safe place. Where's a safe place to eat? Help me. Jeez. I'm running out of food. I didn't even have enough gold to buy my new spells. But it's a bit of my own fault because I ran all the way to Duskwood and I died like 5 times. Duskwood is probably one of my favorite places in World of Warcraft. Please let me know what your favorite place in World of Warcraft is. I'm really curious. I always love like thrilling and dark places. And I have such good memories with Duskwood. I remember that I was so young, I could barely level up because I didn't understand the game. And then I finally crossed a certain point where I started leveling again and started to understand everything. And I remember that my Night of Rogue reached like level 20 or something. So I went to Duskwood. And it was such a, like, first of all, a new experience because I left Westfall for the first time in ages. And secondly, it was just such a thrilling, scary new zone. Especially when the, how is the monster called? Stitches. You know, the abomination, the big guy. I remember that it was killing like everyone on the road. And I was kind of like, oh, this is gonna be tough. Like, I was running to it, making it aggro me, and then just using sprint and just flee and just playing around with it. How? I just gotta run. Please don't daze me or something. Is this a dead end? It's a dead end. Oh Lord. No, 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 no. Ooh. I feel like I'm so squishy. Maybe it's an idea to stay outside a bit. Nope, not an idea. No mobs. I really want to find a chest. Fail. Okay, you're mine. Nope. Oh. So, any players that, like players of hunters or warlocks, do you keep your pets at passive and create a macro to let them attack? Or do you just leave it on defensive, or in retail I believe it's called assist? Or do you just press this button? I don't know what's best. Yay, I'm level 6. Do I get a new spell? I don't know. I need a new spell, right? I mean, what's this? I barely have anything. Okay, let's finish these quests and then I'll go to the trainer. It's such a bummer because I think the servers are going down in like 4 hours. But I actually want to reach level 10 and do the Warlock quest, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. Damn it. Come back. the hell is pulling all these mobs? You're not gonna make it, buddy. Are they gonna attack me? No, they're not. Oh, Jesus Lord. This is hard. Why are they respawning like so fast? Where is my pet? What are you doing? Come back. Oh. What is my pet doing? He's living his own life. You're almost dead, buddy. Do I have an apple? Okay. I'm in combat, apparently. Alright. So yeah, what I was saying earlier, I'm not sure if I want to play PvP or normal. I like PvP that I like the idea of coming across a horde and being able to kill him or being able to be killed, like being vulnerable. It kind of makes the experience feel more real. But on the other hand, I've never played endgame content in Classic WoW, and I feel like PvP might delay the possibilities of doing endgame content. Like you could get killed along the way of reaching a dungeon. Scarlet Monastery, for example. I remember being killed all the time trying to go there. So it could take longer because you're playing on a PvP server. On the other hand, I'm gonna play a rogue, so I can just stealth and vanish. How long does this stay? 15 seconds, alright. I need to get out of here. I think I'm just gonna stay near the exits. I remember that. Oh, there's the chest. Am I gonna steal it? I'm so bad. Well, I think someone looted it already. I could use the healing potions. She could get the rest and sell it. You know, I've seen a chest before and I was like busy killing all the mobs around it, and then someone else stole my chest. Alright, so we're almost there. I think when I'm gonna play the actual classic, I'm starting with my main, of course, Night Elf Rogue, and I think I'm really gonna take my time leveling. Oh, did I get it? I think so. I'm really gonna take my time leveling to a minimum of level 6 before leaving the starting area, and then make sure I'm like at least level 10 when I leave Teldrassil. And then I'm planning to do the nice favorite walk to Stormwind, because I like Teldrassil, I'm just not a big fan of Darkshore. So it's also easier to level in Westfall and stuff because I really remember those places. I like these places. I enjoy leveling there. So that's what I prefer. And also if you finish all the quests there and you're still not high enough to go to the next zone, I could always go back to Darkshore or Red Ridge. There are many possibilities. I have no mana. Wait, what mount are they talking about? Paladin? Our mount is 10% faster. Is it? I kind of remember something about that. Like that they get a buff or something, or a passive, but I can't really remember. But 10% faster, who cares? I wish this was the actual launch. I just don't want to wait. Oh no, I'm gonna help you out, buddy. But yeah, I'm gonna try to really reach the minimum levels before moving on to next zones, because I know that it's gonna be really hard if, for example, at level 5 you go to Goldshire, what I did right now basically, and then at like level 9 or at level 8 or 9 you're already done and you have to move to Westfall, but the quests are gonna be already a little too hard, and then you run out of quests and you don't really have anywhere to go and you gotta grind. I want to avoid that. Alright, so one more gold dust. We're getting there. And I think after that we gotta move to the east. No, we gotta go to the pumpkin farm, I believe. Finally a bag. Oh my god, I'm happy. Okay, let's get out of here. And when I go to the east there, I'm gonna pick up the flight path at Red Ridge, because it's gonna take so long if I have to do that later on. Let's see if I can pick up the quest. I think it was there. The quest for the boars, and then for Princess, I believe. I'm just so hyped. I love this. Did I get experience? No, I didn't. That was a waste. At least I have an apple. Alright. I think that was at the other farm. Let's just do this before we go back to Goldshire. So far, I didn't really notice anything about the sharding yet. At the launch yesterday, there were so many people. There were like so many that I didn't even think about sharding or faces. It was already really crowded. Right now I'm like, I think this is alright. It's not too crowded, but if it's more crowded than this, it's gonna be annoying to do certain quests. Wait, who is Billy? Is Billy the guy that turned my drink into an apple? I don't know. Princess. I wanna do princess. Are people doing princess? People are doing ogre at level 8. It's so funny, there are so many German and French people here, and it's funny to see all the names in different languages. I think this is Hoger. Kopfgeld. Auf die Flusspfotenknolle. I think the nose. That sounds funny. Alright. No. Where's the other guy that I had to speak with? Okay, we're gonna make a pie for Billy. But we also gotta speak to Tommy Joe at Tommy Joe Stonefield at the river to the west of the Stonefield farm. At the river to the west of the Stonefield. Was that the Stonefield farm? I don't know. Okay, we're going there in a bit. It's weird. I hate grinding in retail. World quests, dailies, reputation grinding. It's the worst. But I don't know, grinding in classic, or even these boring quests where you just have to kill and collect, it just feels so much more fun because I can really feel the progression. It just feels so different. Also, just the community being so lively, people talking and interacting, it just makes it much more fun. In retail, everyone's dead, they're not really speaking, so it just feels really lonely when you're questing and grinding, and I don't really feel like I'm doing it for something. Okay. Billy, okay. To the west at the river of Stonefield Farm, that's here. Alright. So he should be right there. Is it really that far? Can't she just do it herself? No, I guess she's shy. Hello. Oh no, I should have done this earlier. Now I have to go all the way back I somehow remembered that you could loot these watermelons and just get some food, but it might be just me. William Puzzle. Who is that? Goldshire, okay. Got it. Okay, so now we only have to go back to Billy. That's exactly how it's called. And complete all these quests. I love seeing all these complete. Except for Princess. Where's Princess again? Is it on this farm? Or is it another farm? I'm not sure. Here's your pork belly pie. And we go back again. Okay, after that we finally go to Goldshire. We're like running around all the time. I also really enjoy seeing how people are giving buffs to random people that are passing by. I sort of forgot about that because in my head it was still a very normal thing to do. Wait. Oh, I'm such a mess. I'm not paying attention. We have to kill Goldtooth. It's gonna be hard to kill Goldtooth because we have to get all the way back in again. Not die. And make sure to get the tag. Where's Goldtooth again? I don't want to be attacked. I also remember that here, if you go up the wooden stairs, and at the end of that tunnel, there always used to be like a rare, or was it Goldtooth? I'm not sure. At least there was something different. I feel like she's going for Goldtooth as well. I need the tag. I really need it. Come, stupid pet. Oh, was it here? Maybe it was here. No, it's not here. Okay, but there used to be a rare sometimes. Okay, so now I'm a little bit lost. Why do I have loot here? No. Oh. Okay, we can survive this. I have healing potions. I was like so excited about like playing Night of Rogue at the end of this month until I remembered how slow stealth was back in the days. Stealth was super slow. How am I in combat? Where is my bed? Yay. Okay, so now just let's run out of here. Which farm was it again? Stonefield, okay. So we're almost level 7. So next I'm gonna turn in all the Goldshire quests and try to see if I have new spells. Thank you for these gloves that I cannot wear. At least I'm level 7, yay. Alright. So yesterday, we tried to kill Holger with a raid full of level 1s. We did pretty well. It was a bit hard to get past all the other mobs because they instant kill you. But with a big group it was doable and fun. Thank you. Okay. I spoke with Remy. I respect him as a merchant. Your concerns are noted, but unless I receive a military report of a Murloc threat, we can't afford to send more troops east. If you are concerned that the rumors of Murlocs are true, then do this. Travel to the eastern Elwyn Bridge and speak with Guard Thomas. He has been stationed at the bridge for the past week and will know the state of the area. Bring me his report. I actually never read that quest log, but now I just instantly know why all that stuff was happening. Bad news, what's next, dragons? We'll have to increase our patrols near the mine. Okay, and now we gotta explore the Jasper Lode mine. And kind of do the same thing, but in a different mine. Bring William's shipment to Morgan Passel in the Stormwind Trade District. Is that grandma like hitting on this guy? I can make an invisibility liquor for Maybell so she can slip away from the... So she can slip away and go to her crush. I get it. Alright. Why is he crying? So let's sell some stuff. Are we gonna use this? We're gonna sell this. Gives a lot of money. And this, I'm never gonna use it anyway. Repair. And oh, many warlocks here. I see quite some warlocks and mages. So I think it's a wise choice that I want to go for my rogue, because I was really thinking of either warlock or rogue. But I think warlock is just gonna be my alt. Okay. Life tab. No, not yet. Let's just do this one because it's an easy tag. Shadowbolt rank 2. Well, that's useful. I had corruption and I didn't even put it in my action bar. Oh. What am I doing? No wonder why I was so squishy. Okay. Let's... Oh, where can I find these? Oh, Crystal Lake. Let's just quickly do that. I'm also not sure which professions I'm gonna pick. If you guys already know which professions and why, please let me know. I'm really curious. I'm thinking of herbalism and alchemy, which I always pick because I'm always in need of money, and I thought that this is like a reliable source of money. But it's a bit boring though, and maybe you want like something more fun on your main, so you can actually craft stuff. But I'm not sure, I really don't know yet. I think that's one of the things I should still do a bit more research of professions, because they are really important. Okay, but oh, we gotta kill murlocs. Now, this is something tough. Because you don't want to pull the whole group. People are always struggling here. Okay, we got one. I resisted. Oh, they see you from like so far already. Oh no, the person died. Oops. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my pet is not doing anything. Put him on passive. Struggles, so many struggles. Let's eat and drink. Almost died. Okay, let's go there. This one, without attacking the walls. Oh, it's so much better with corruption. This one. I might even be able to make it to level 10 tonight. Probably not for this video. It will be too long. I just wanted to give you guys a little sneak peek of the classic beta. But I'll make more videos when the actual game gets released. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do like some people requested to do like a series, just level my character, record everything. I'm not sure because it's also sort of adventure for me and something I also want to experience myself and be completely immersed, and having to speak and record kind of interrupts with that immersive experience, if that makes sense. So of course I'm gonna make a few videos. I could make different kinds of videos, but not like all the time. I'm not gonna record every time I log into Classic. Okay. The invisibility liquor is ready. Hey. I wasn't ready yet. Let me check something I forgot. Of course, in Classic, you also have to learn skills for your pets. I already got that one. Okay. At level 8. Okay. Not yet. Stormwind, Mabel. That's the farm grandma, right? Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna turn in that quest, and then I think that's it for today's video. Otherwise it's gonna be way too long. Yeah. I want to take this off. It looks way better. I think it looks pretty alright, like the graphics. I know that the graphics are not 100% the same, and that they used some of the Ritu graphics or something. Wait, why? Who is she? Maybe it's the other farm. I thought it was the grandma somehow. It's such a bummer that they just reset everything in a few hours and all the effort will be gone. But still, it was worth it. It was fun. Like, just playing a few hours of this beta has already been more fun than everything I've done in BFA. It's just crazy, but it's true. I haven't felt so immersed in this game for a long time. She looks similar. Wait, what? Oh, invisibility liquor, I guess. Oh, now I gotta wait again. That's also the thing about Classic. You don't have shared loot. If you also attack, you can't do these quests at the same time. You have to wait for the previous person to finish. Okay. I think that's it. I think I'm going back to Stormwind and do a bit more of questing just before they close everything. So yeah, that was my little sneak peek of Classic WoW Beta. Just some casual questing. I really enjoyed this and just having so much fun right now. So let me know if you like this video. Feel free to like, subscribe, or comment, and let me know if you have any suggestions for future videos. And thank you so much for watching.